Hey y'all, um, I want to make this a video because I've been sitting back and I've been watching what's going on, and this week has just it's been overwhelmingly bad, and I didn't want to say anything. I was going to sit back and pray and put it in God's hands, but it's just I can't just sit here and not say anything. I'm tired of seeing my brothers and sisters die for no reason. Die. Not not be abused, not necessarily get roughed up, but die. Die. Do you understand that? Die. There's a life that has been taken from this world for no reason. And people will say, well, this person was this and this person was that. That has nothing to do with the situation that took place, that unfolded at that moment. Well, this person's past and this person that. Well, let's look at your past. All of us have one. All of us. Does that mean that you deserve to die at that moment because of mistakes that you made previously, because of sins from your past? What if God took that stance on you right now? What if he said, you know what? Everything that you've ever done will now forever be your judgment. That's what we're casting on these brothers and sisters that have died. That's what we're saying. And then we turn, and extremist, crazy people turn and kill these officers for no reason. Innocent men, women that are doing their job, that are fulfilling their oath to protect and serve, are gunned down for no reason whatsoever. They have families. They have children. Just like my brothers and sisters that have died for no reason, these brothers and sisters in blue have died for no reason. And yet all we have to talk about is, well, my side this and my side that. Blue lives matter, black lives matter, all lives matter, turkey lives matter. I don't care. Our problem is far beyond what the individual sect has going on. And that's all that we can talk about. Well, if you have a problem with Black Lives Matter, you got a problem with me. If you got a problem with Blue Lives Matter, you got a problem with me. No, I have a problem with people that are too naive, too stuck in their own ways, too ignorant, and too narrow-minded to see that we as a people are failing and falling apart. And it is not because of a black person. It is not because of a white person. It is not because of a liberal or a conservative. It is not because of a man or a woman. We are failing because we have removed God from our lives. We have no moral compass anymore. People die every single day. On the news, that's all that you hear about. And yet people turn a blind eye. Like it doesn't matter, like it's okay, like it's normal. Children go hungry, raped, abused. And yet we sit here and all we have to worry about is that our side is affected in some way or another. You need to wake up. I'm sick of it. I am absolutely sick of it. I'm sick of all the hate that people want to type out on a keyboard but would never be bold enough to say face to face to someone. Oh, you keyboard warriors out there, stay in your little closet, stay hidden, stay in the shadows, and stop stirring up this nonsense. Stop stirring up the evil that is spreading. I am tired of it. I'm overwhelmed. People all over this country right now are hurting, are angry, are upset. They're either upset at the establishment, they're upset at officers, they're upset at black people, Mexicans, Islam, Muslim, whatever. People are angry and they have no idea of what to do with it, but they are quick to say God does not exist. Christ doesn't matter. Or even worse, you profess yourself to be a Christian, but you cannot tell me, have you said a prayer? Have you prayed? Did you turn to Christ when all of this stuff started happening? When these brothers and sisters in black and blue started dying, did you pray? Or did you keep spewing hate and ignorance and nonsense? Our country is dying. We are falling into a cesspool, into a whirlpool of hate and evil and darkness, and people aren't doing anything about it. Hashtag this, hashtag that, hashtag. I'm sick of flipping hashtags. Stand up and do something. Be a positive impact in the community that you live in. Help one another. Well, I don't like black people. I don't like Mexicans. I don't like white people. I don't like this. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. And whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. For God so loved the world, not white people, not black people, not browns, not tribes, not whatever. He said, for God so loved the world. That is every single person on this planet. He came for all of us. And yet, for some reason, people think that they have a direct line, a VIP room in his kingdom. That their prayers or say so mean more than someone else's. He loves us all. We are the problem. We, us. Black, white, brown, yellow, polka dotted, purple, whatever. We are what the problem is. And until you can recognize that, until you can say, you know what, I'm not doing enough to be an impact, a positive impact in my world, in the community that I live in, to make it better, to keep these travesties from happening, you have nothing to say. I'm sick of the hate. Brothers and sisters, man, they're ready to turn militant. Ready to get out here and kill people for no reason. Vanilla brothers and the sisters are ready to clamor up and lock down the barracks and the fences and ready for war and all this other stupidity. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. For God sent his not his son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world may be saved through him. That's why we have Christ in our life. Not to be our team mascot, not to make one side better than the other, but to save us all, because we are all failures. We are all sinners. But we won't admit it. We won't admit that there is a direct difference between the way brothers and sisters are treated. And it's not based in racism. I don't believe that these cops are necessarily racist. What it's based in is fear, the spirit of evil that has taken over this country and infected every household. And it sickens me. I'm done with it. I'm tired. We have to wake up. Black people, white people, brown people, everybody. We must wake up and see that we are failing. We are failing to do what Christ told us to do. Love God with all your heart, mind, and soul and body. And love your neighbor as you love yourself. We are failing in that commandment. Every time you post something that spreads division. Every time you make a comment that is full of hate and ignorance. Every time you call yourself taking a stand, but it's on one side. You can't. Just like those brothers and sisters died. Those officers died. Neither person, not a single one, thought that they was going to wake up that morning and say, you know what, this is going to be my last day. Not a single person kissed their husband or their wife, their boyfriend or their girlfriend. They said goodbye to their children and said, I won't see you ever again. Not a single one of them said, you know, I'm about to step out into this world of hatefulness and evil and prejudice. And I'm going to lose today. Not a single one of them. Black, white, brown, yellow, officer, or civilian thought that their heart would stop beating. Not one. But we sit here and we're more focused on what we think is right, our way or the highway. And that's what the problem is. That is what has me sickened to my stomach. Until we stand up. Until we recognize that we as a people, black and white, must stand together in the face of evil. Evil, because that's what it is. It is evil. Until we all come together. All of us, black, white, purple, polka dotted, straight, gay, lesbian, transgender, confused, came back, went back, I don't care. Until we stand up as a people together, all of us, and say we will not have this hate, we will not have this evil, we will not have these murders, we will not allow these people to continue the extreme ways in our country. We are doomed to death. And that is an undeniable truth. Regardless as to what you think, regardless as to what your belief system is, regardless as to what you've been taught, it takes all of us. Every single man, woman, child that is in this country must stand together. My heart is broken. I am hurt. I have been struggling for days. Days now looking at what's going on. All these people dying death. Their heart beats no more. Their soul has left their body, and yet we got loudmouths all over the media just making money, and people are falling in with them. Falling in with the division. This is what evil wants. This is what the devil wants. The devil wants us so distracted by what we feel or think is right, that we can't see what the big picture is. We can't see what's really going on, that he's winning. Slowly but surely, he is taking God from us. And it's not because God left. It's because we're not looking at him. We're not focused on him. I implore you right now to wake up. Wake up. Stop with the hate. Stop with the keyboard warrior bullcrap nonsense. Perpetuating this evil. Keeping it going for no reason. Black lives matter. White lives matter. Blue lives matter. All of us, the children of God, matter. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the power of the Almighty. Psalms 91. If we keep our focus and our heart on and with him, we can't be knocked down. We cannot be destroyed. But until we do that, as one people, we will stay on this path of evil and destruction. I beg you, don't do it. Stop. Look at the world around you. Look at the people around you. And see the goodness and the love that this world has to offer. And bask in that. Time is fleeting and y'all don't even recognize it. There must be a change. And it starts with you. Take a moment and pray. I love each and every one of you. And you are forever in my thoughts and prayer. God bless you.